I've seen a lot of your posts, and I've seen a lot of pretty cool people that you've met.
Yeah.
So, like, definitely before our time's up, I definitely want to hear a story from you, maybe too. I don't know what you got. Like, just tell us something cool. I don't
There's
know.
a lot of them. Look at that story.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah. Give us a good one.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I've met Corey Taylor twice, and I've hanged out with Corey Taylor. I've met like the Cavalera brothers from Soulfly and Sepultura, Judas Priest. I accidentally met James Hetfield once while I was. So I think this is also a very brief, cool story. Is probably the time that I was like chilling with Corey Taylor, and James Hetfield walked up to us, and I had no idea that James Hetfield was walking up to us, because Corey's a really cool guy. You've probably seen his videos, and the impression that Corey Taylor, that's the same person. When you meet him in person, is what you see on his videos. He's fun, he's chill, he will sit next to you, he will listen to you. He's not rude, he's friendly. He's like the guy next door, like the cool metalhead who lives next door, you know what I mean? So I was just chilling with Corey, and
He's been through life. He's had a lot of
yeah, dude, yeah, absolutely. And I was chilling with Corey, and all of a sudden we were at this festival in Greece backstage, just chilling and talking. After also an interview that we'd done for the television. Ooh, just dropped my pen. Never mind. And all of a sudden, I could hear like a deafening silence covering inch by inch the backstage, getting closer towards where we were. So before that, you could hear people talk and walk around, and all of a sudden it was like just deafening silence approaching. And I was like, it struck me as weird, and I had my back towards it, and Corey had his eyes over my shoulder looking behind me, and I could tell that he was looking at somebody, right? But I hadn't really processed that. I hadn't really given it a thought. It happened very quickly. And all of a sudden, I turn around and I see James Hetfield just walking up to us, and he's a huge guy. You know? I started shitting bricks the moment I turned my head around and I saw James Hetfield. I was like, I don't know what am I doing here? Am I even here? I don't know what to say, kind of thing. And he actually wanted to talk to. I think it was back in when they were doing the Big Four with Sonisphere festivals and all that back then, like, I don't know, like 12 years ago, whenever that was, 13 years ago. And he approached Corey, and this is the most surreal bit to me was that Corey Taylor turned around and said to James Hetfield, "James, let me introduce you to Orpheus. He's from MTV Greece, and he does a Headbangers Ball here." And I was like, I couldn't even talk. I was like, my hand was shaking. Cool. My hand was shaking. I was sweating. And I had met like Ronnie James Dio, and I don't know why I think it's because James Hetfield is such an imposing figure. Like when you see him in person, because he's like really tall.
He's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's got really broad shoulders, and he's got really strong arms, and he's just imposing, man. Like, and you know, it's James Hetfield. So Metallica got me into metal in 1991 when I heard the Black Album, and and when you don't expect it is, you know, when you expect it is one thing, you're prepared kind of. When you don't expect it, it's like, and he gave me
caught you off guard.
Yeah, man, he gave me his hand, and he shook my hand, and he said, "Nice to meet you, Orpheus. I'm James." And I was like, "Yeah."
I know who you are.
Nice to meet you too. I think I didn't wash my hand for a week. That's a cool little story right there. I'll probably, I was probably shaking, man, for like, I don't know how long after that. They left. He said, "Hi, how you doing?" and all that. I said, whatever, I can't even remember. Somebody snapped. So there's a picture of James Hetfield kind of sideways and his back, Corey looking towards the camera, James with his back towards the camera, and me right next to Corey staring at the photo camera, kind of like with my mouth wide open. I need to find that picture. It's really hilarious.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, deer in headlights. Exactly. Yeah.